We met at the home of a mutual friend who was so mutual with Jamie.
But I was dating her at the time.
Yes. I got to know him later.
Yeah.
A couple weeks later. And that's when we really got to know each other.
Yeah, it was not a romantic first night.
No.
Or not.
We met, we were in college, and we were in the quad, and somehow we, just said hello to each other because we'd met at that one party. And I was trying to convince Socrates not to take the hemlock. And so I asked him on his opinion on that. And we had quite a philosophical discussion about Socrates, our very first real conversation.
And I came up with a great plan. It was perfect. She didn't use it.
No,
Got a terrible grade.
I got a C.
Mary was pretty different than most people. And the night we met, we were playing like word games or logic games or something, not just lying around partying. And Mary was very intriguing and interesting.
I thought Jamie was kind of cute.
Well, our first date was somebody else's date, who was the person whose house we were at. And I had bought tickets to a play, Moliere.
The Miser.
The Miser, very good. And the woman, Terry, that I was going to bring was also in a play as an actress. And so Mary got to go instead. And
it was really fun.
Things snowballed from there.
Mm-hmm. We had to sneak around.
That's true.
Because we didn't tell Terry about the whole thing for about 6 months. And so that...
Wasn't that long.
It was pretty long. It added an element of intrigue to that. I knew right away. He's the one. I'm going to marry him.
I guess there's a difference for me between when we decided to live together and when we decided to get married. So they were significantly different in time. We were enthusiastically reunited because I came out to go to Stanford for a year, and so we were separated, and that was a little tenuous and tense. But then Mary moved out, and I never looked back once.
But he still didn't want to get married.
No,
that
Mary,
wasn't part of the deal.
No.
Mary
proposed to me hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Daily, she would propose to me.
There's this ring that was Jamie's mom's, and I knew that he had it. It was in the safety deposit box. And when we went to New Jersey for his best friend Ray's wedding, who was getting married after 6 months after meeting this woman, I said to myself, let's look at the ring. And so Jamie's mom got it out of the safety deposit box, and I tried it on, and it just happened to fit perfectly.
And it was a Cinderella story.
And so we went to the night before party, and I said, oh, look at my new ring. And everybody assumed we were getting married. And I was like, no, not really. It was just like, it fits. But we went out in the Chevy Malibu or whatever it was.
Nova.
The Nova. Under the streetlights of Lodi, New Jersey. And he said, let's not waste the ring. And so I ran home to his brother's house, and I woke him up and said,
witness this, sign here.
We've been together since 1978.
So 28 years.
Actually, the whole marriage thing and the children thing were all one decision.
Yeah.
So one day, my little clock went ring-a-ding-ding, and I said, I have to have a baby now, and that was no problem for him.
No, I was totally into that. Well, it dominated the relationship for a long time.
I think that we've had a very, very tight family, and we really like to be together. I think we're kind of abnormal in the fact that, the three of us still do lots and lots of things together.
But the dynamics is just different when there's just the two of us.
We just need each other.
Yeah.
We just cannot be apart.
Right. So we're more friends than anything else. Well, I'd rather hang around with Mary than anyone else. We like each other so much.
He's just smart and wonderful and adorable. And lets me boss him around in a nice way.
Mary is incredibly truthful and honest. And it's a rare, rare quality in people. And she could be very honest with people. Give into it. You just gotta want it more than anything else, and then everything else comes somehow.